every morning at 5 a.m., fueling the irrigation pumps. Then I'd drink coffee, looking out over 80 acres down to the ocean. This was my view every morning from my tool shed dorm. Breakfast with the crew before a long, hot day's work. We spent all day building the aquaponics system. At night, I'd walk 5 miles into Lahaina for some nightlife.
In 2008, I was living in Gig Harbor, Washington. That's when I heard about the law of attraction. I rented a house on the water, and I was married at the time. And I looked across the water, and there's this beautiful mansion. Law of attraction. Let me see if it works. So I said, that's my house. So I decided to create a science experiment and document the unfolding of me getting that house. So I put this house on my vision board, along with a red Lamborghini, and then I got divorced, and a hot Latina and all that. And my plan was to document the unfolding of this dream. Also on that vision board, I put a vacation house in Lahaina Maui, Hawaii. Okay, 4 years later, I'm living in Oakland. I start writing a book called Doppelganger, which is the documentation of this dream unfolding. And while I'm in Oakland, this mansion, this dream house in Gig Harbor, also was a bed and breakfast. So I was going to book a room there, but I couldn't find the phone number anymore. I knew at one time it was a bed and breakfast. So I drove from Oakland, California, back to Gig Harbor, Washington, went to that mansion that's on my vision board and my dream mansion, and I knocked on the door, and the owner of that house says the house has been sold and we're moving to Maui. You want to go to Maui, he says. I said, well, yeah. So here I am in Maui, working my ass off on a farm. The man was incredible. His name's Tim. He did so much for me. But this is my story about the law of attraction. I don't know if it works or not. Right now, it doesn't. So this next scene is when I arrive in Maui.